have one here, I think for you, Iyad. So it's a for the consultants, why do you never think of the NEC type of contract, so the new engineering contract? Why are we stuck with FIDIC and where everyone knows that it's not suitable form of contract anymore? So I don't know about the difference between NEC and FIDIC and suitability.
I mean, it goes back to the risk of the client who's wishing to take. I mean, as much as we are, you know, we're front end with the client and we're advising him, but each client have certain appetite for risk. And you can never see there's very, very few contract which is typical FIDIC or typical C. It's always modified. For the client, for whatever the client think is the right thing. But that's go back to the supply and demand, because if there's contractor in the market willing to sign such, happy days for client.
Yeah.
Client is very happy. I think what the market is missing, and I don't know if you guys agree with me, is a proper regulator. The market doesn't have a proper regulator. A regulator who can invent in R&D, who can come with those type of contract, who can educate the market, because it's more or less,
Does that exist in any country?
I'm not. I spent most of my career here, so I cannot answer that. But
I mean, Turkey, do you have
a different type of, like we are one of the few countries start the BOT process in the world. Okay, so with the airport business, but again, I'm coming to my point. It can be tailored,
customized.
Customized. Okay, so.
And would you Ali, you said earlier about the productivity survey in the United States. So the problems we're talking about today and some of the solutions, these are industry-wide, globally affecting the industry. It's not just specific to the UAE or to GCC.
Correct, yeah. It's all globally,
This is something that's built into the construction
Just an example,
culture.
but very, let's say, quick. I was last week in Europe for an airport bid. Okay, tried to help my friends there. Okay, so we were talking about with our local partner about finding availability of 200 to 300 MEP skilled workers. So the problem is everywhere, not in the region.
Where was that? That was in Europe?
It was in Europe, yeah.